Guten Tag everybody, Mega Nintendo Wolf here. On this very joyful episode, we will be heading onwards like May told us to, kinda in a way. We're going to check out the desert, because she gave us the Go goggles. And we can go into the desert, how awesome. As you can see, it is very sandy. But, if you look northwards of just my location, as if you could miss it, there is a sand tower. Or mirage tower, rather. I think that was rappel, rather. Here's a little hint I learnt in my failed recording of this episode. Have a match bike, which I had, luckily, and a Pokemon that knows Rock Smash. Because you're going to need it. You see those little tiles over there? If you're not on your match bike going fast enough, you'll fall through them. And you need more than one space of square there. You need more than one square of movement to pick up enough speed to go over them, otherwise you just fall through. Repels are also recommended for this, which I don't think I picked up a lot of. Repels are kind of just recommended for Let's Playing in general. I really should have picked up a bunch up, but I'm always forgetting to. Yes! Over it! You have... oh, damn you. You have no idea how many tries that took me to get over in my failed recording on this episode. And that would be a Trapinch. Also, I'm not sure if the Pokemon in this route differ from any Pokemon in the desert, so if there are any new Pokemon in this tower that you can't get out in the desert, I'll show them here and now. Okay. Well, here and now. Okay. This is where you need Rock Smash. Best remember it, otherwise you'll find yourself going to the top of back to Laverish Town, which isn't a nice walk. Especially if it was real life, you'd have to catch a cable car and run back down the mountain. And in here, you see two little things. Okay, here there are two fossils. On one side, we have a claw fossil, and on the other side, we have a root fossil. I'll show you what Pokemon they are here and now. Here we have Lily, the grass rock type Pokemon. You get it once you revive one of the fossils you pick up here. It evolves into Cradily at level 40, or still a grass rock type. This Pokemon gets a good 107 base special defense, 97 base defense, and 86 base HP. It being a grass type and having access to healing moves like Ingrain and the Stockpile Swallow combo, it can be very much a good tank. In fact, its stats scream, "I'm gonna tank you," like the Terminator, but better. And with those healing moves, it'll do quite a good job of it. And to even more boost its tanking abilities, it learns Amnesia, which is great. And since Stockpile gives you a defense bonus while you're stockpiled, that's also another reason it's gonna tank you. Or you're going to tank it, whatever it's up against it. Confuse Ray, did I mention Confuse Ray? Because that is a good move. And if you're not too keen on stockpiling and swallowing, you can stockpile and spit up. As for TMs, a good one a tank could always use is Toxic. My god, Cradily, you go Toxic. Solar Beam and Earthquake are also in there, for any offensive times you'd want to take out, even though it wouldn't be doing too much with 81... okay, maybe it will be doing a little bit of good of damage with 81 base attack and special attack. And for cute moves, it can learn Body Slam and Rock Slide, which are good moves as well. If you do need a tank by this point and you didn't like Claydol, I also recommend Cradily. It is a pretty unique typing as well, even though it does have some common weaknesses. Here we have Anorith, the bug rock type Pokemon. This Pokemon also evolves at level 40. Same types when it evolves into Armaldo. When it evolves, it gets 125 base attack. Amazing. Even though when it does evolve, its speed does drop by more than half, I think, or at least from 75 base to 45 base, which is a big drop, but it wasn't going to do too much damage to Nanoruff anyway, so I don't think about not evolving it, unless you have a certain strategy there. And because its speed got lowered, and it's a rock type, you'd expect its defense to be high. If you did, you would be right. You thought I was going to say wrong there, didn't you? No, its defense is 100 base, like most rock types, and an okay HP stat of 75 base. Special attack is at 70 base as well, and special defense at 80. So all round in stats, it's quite a good Pokemon. It's going to stand up to something, then slash it to pieces with its claws. And what a nice move boy it has to do that with. First of all, Metal Claw. You'll want to have that. Ancient Power or Rock Blast, depending on whether you feel lucky you're going to raise your stats, or if you feel lucky you're going to get a chain link of Rock Blasts. It also learns Water Gun, but I don't recommend keeping this move as it's low power and it's special. It'd be better off with its TM move, Water Pulse. Still, it doesn't have high special attack. You'd basically be using Water Pulse just for the confusion. And its TM moves, it also learns Iron Tail and Earthquake. Earthquake is a must. Dig as well, if you used Earthquake on other Pokemon, it's 65 power and you skip out on a turn. Also, Brick Break for any steel types that may come along to ponder your Squirtle. And Aerial Ace for its grass types. Speaking about its rock moves, its move tutor, I'd recommend getting Rock Slide instead of those ones it learns naturally, as it's got a lot higher power, and it has a better flinch rate. Also learns Double Edge and Body Slam, which are good normal type moves. And the Piece de Resistance, it learns Sword Dance. You'll be wanting that. Good physical attack are basically the equivalent of Lily, but in attacking, as I guess they are, twin fossil Pokemon. Good if you don't have one by this point that's this good. I mean, Rock Sweepers are kind of bad because they don't do much. But if you don't like Flygon, you haven't got one by this point and don't plan on liking anything ahead, and this Pokemon kind of appeals to you, I'd recommend getting it. Kinda. Okay, I didn't click that. I think that's just random encounter. Yeah, but those were my thoughts on each individual fossil. I won't be using them as... You get them kind of late in the game, unpetrified, and that would be the root fossil then. I guess it was the other way around. Take the root fossil? No. Okay, basically, once you pick up one of these, the tower will crumble and you won't be able to get the other one. That was the case in Ruby and Sapphire, but in Emerald you'll be able to go into a cave and pick up the other fossil after you've defeated Pokemon League. So if you want one of these for Pokemon to fight Pokemon League, pick it wisely. So yeah, who to go for? It's not that I really care. Personally, I prefer Lily, but I'm gonna go for the claw one for this one, as it's just, I don't know, fuck knows. I just feel like picking it. It's not exactly like I'm going to use it or anything. Oh no, the tower is crumbling! And we instantly fall and not break our legs. Wow. Oh no, the other fossil, quickly grab it. Nope, it burned to the sand. The root fossil disappeared into the sand. Ah. But yes, now if you check your key items, Claw Fossil. It's an ancient Pokemon that once lived on the seafloor or something. Which, yeah, they both kind of were prehistoric sea Pokemon. No, I don't want Muddy out there. Best swap Elsie May does get something. Yeah, Sand Ghost would be cool, I guess. But there isn't really a Sand Ghost Pokemon. There's a Ground Ghost Pokemon in Generation 5, Golurk, but that's about it. And more cute Sandshrews. Speaking of Sandshrews, I should show the bios for the Pokemon in this area. Oh yeah, and also this area has permanent sandstorm going on unless you use a rain weather effect. Okay, yeah, the Pokemon you can find in this area are... Here we have Sandshrew, the ground type Pokemon. As cute as it may be, it doesn't really stand out from any other Pokemon. If anything, it's a little bit under par. It evolves at level 22 into Sandslash. It gets a nice attack set of 100 base, but its speed is a little bit lacking. And lacking, I mean 65 base speed. It does have a good 110 base defense though. Its HP is okay at 75. As most ground or rock types, it does lack a lot in the special defense department. With these stats and it not standing out much, I can't really recommend it. Especially since it doesn't learn any ground type moves that can hit someone that have a good power but on itself naturally. You'd have to teach it Earthquake, which is a TM. But once you do start teaching it TMs and HMs, its move pool does get a little bit bigger. It can learn Brick Break, Aerial Ace, Facade, Iron Tail, Rock Tomb, Dig, and a lot of other moves. It also learns excellent egg moves, which are moves taught by breeding. But I wouldn't really do that for a first playthrough, unless I really wanted those egg moves. If you like it and planning to play on its defences rather than its speed, I would say go for it. Because I would want to raise one, but I'm kind of maxed out in the party at the moment as I picked off most of my Pokemon earlier on. Here we have Trapinch, a mono ground type Pokemon. It's got 100 base attack, which is notable. When it evolves at level 35 into Vibrava, it actually gains a dragon typing as well, which is very rare in the Pokemon series. Very good, except now that it's evolved, its attack drops by 30 base, so it's now 70 base. But all its other stats are a lot better. It's faster, it's a little bit more defensive, and I think it has better HP as well. But also to note about, when it evolves again, 10 levels later at level 45, its attack stat goes back up to 100 base. And now with 100 speed, and 80 in HP, special defense, and special attack, it's a good Pokemon. Especially with the moves Levitate. It's a great Pokemon, it's absolutely awesome. I mean, it's probably one of the best Pokemon you can get in this side of the game. In fact, it's probably in the top 3 in general. It learns some good moves like Dragon Breath and Crunch, which are moves renowned for their secondary effect. Also Hyper Beam, which is a good move to have in a sticky situation, and has a very diverse TM move pool. It learns Solar Beam, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Dig, Fly, Steel Wing, Iron Tail, Return, Giga Drain, and Dragon Claw. Not to mention Rock Slide and Body Slam from the move tutors. It's a great Pokemon, and the only reason I didn't pick this Pokemon up was because it was overused too much. I wanted to kind of be unique. But if you don't mind that, pick it up then, because it is an excellent Pokemon and it will aid you will not stop aiding you to no end. Here we have Baltoy, the Psychic Ground type Pokemon. It evolves at level 36 into Claydol, also a Ground Psychic type Pokemon. 3 words. 120 base special defense. Also 105 base defense, along with 60 base HP, which is alright. 70 in the special attack and attacks, and a good average 75 base speed. It's quite the bulky Pokemon. It's good to use for a tank. Not to mention its hugely big natural move pool. Cosmic Power, Psybeam, Explosion, Hyper Beam and Sandstorm. And don't get me started on the TM move pool. It learns Ice Beam, Hyper Beam, Light Screen, Rain Dance, Solar Beam, Earthquake, Dig, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Double Team, Reflect, Rock Tomb for all those times you need to slower people's speed, Facade, Secret Power, Skill Swap, and Flash. It's got an insanely huge TM move pool, or any move pool. It's great. Best Pokemon for supporting your team. In fact, it should be used for supporting your team because it's great at it. Better than great, it can take whatever anyone else throws at it and basically set up a strategy for anyone else. I wouldn't really suggest many complicated strategies unless it's competitive battling, but this Pokemon makes it easy. Provided you have some ideas in mind, of course. If you need something bulky by this time in the game, I recommend it. Big time. Here we have Cacnea, the grass type Pokemon. It evolves at level 35 into Cacturn, a dark grass type. It gets great 115 attack and 115 special attack. It's a great special attacker if it weren't for its speed being kinda low at 55 base. But it does get ability that kind of makes up for that, which increases evasion and Sandstorm if you get lucky. But of course you would have to have Sandstorm out beforehand. It has 60 in both of its defences and 70 in HP. It learns cool moves like spikes, which is great to set up on people. I mean, you set them up, depends on how many layers you set up. You can set up to 3, and it does damage when they switch out a Pokemon, which is good. It's great to set up on. It learns Needle Arm, which is a 60 power grass type move, which may cause flinching, which is cool. It's its signature move. Feint Attack, Sandstorm itself if you need to set it up, and Ingrain, but that kind of removes your ability to switch out, so I wouldn't kind of recommend that for HP recovery. Leech Seed would be the better option, which he does learn. He learns Growth to raise his special attack if you want to. For his TM move pool, it's not as big as all the other Pokemon we found in the desert, but he does learn Giga Drain, Solar Beam, Bullet Seed, Focus Punch, Toxic, Protect, the general type of stuff, which could be used for a good strategy if you're smart. And he can learn Dynamic Punch, Swagger, and Thunder Punch by Move Tutor. I kind of recommend Thunder Punch for anything, because that's a really nice move. Gets those pesky fire types. But he's not going to be too fast to use it though. That's the slight problem. But if you can get over this Pokemon's speed, I kind of recommend it. And if I hadn't have used up all my Pokemon slots by this time, I probably would have caught one, because I love this Pokemon, and when I was picking the Pokemon I wanted, I kind of forgot about him. Sorry, Cacturn. I like you. You're awesome. Okay. Yes. In Ruby and Sapphire, the fossils would be in the north-east part of the desert, in the far corner. But in this, they have the Mirage Tower, which is kind of cooler. It doesn't always appear, at least as far as I know. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe it was just me being lucky I got it on the first time, twice in a row. Who knows? Let's Fury attack you, because I feel like it. Wow, 5 hits. Way to go, Elsie May. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more damage, and that was Slash did a critical hit, fair enough. I was hoping for a little bit more damage, but oh well. Oh yeah, and one thing about Sandstorm. All ground types, rock types, and steel types are immune to it. Every other Pokemon takes a little bit of damage from it. I think it's 12% damage if you max HP. And every turn. That's basically it. Come on. Another 5 hits would be appreciated. Oh, sweet. No, don't use Poison Sting. I don't want to be Poison Sting. And okay. Come on, die. Oh, so cute. Well, that's one big guy, whatever. I'm not complaining, I get experience points. I'm gonna switch on Baltoy. Frumish! You need some screen time. Don't want to be doing what Tite Kubo's done to Sajin Kumamura, do we? Yeah, he's my favourite character now anyway. I just want him to get so much more screen time than he actually does. Being a coffee table while people talk over you does not count. And Rock Team, of course, on my speed, even though you're faster than me, which I didn't expect. Though I guess Shroomish isn't the fastest grass type. I think the fastest one in this generation would probably be Sceptile. Who knows? I should know, since I'm the Grass Master, that's who knows, okay. And I should really consider raising a Sceptile for competitive battling, because it is a really cool Pokemon. Especially with that new Dream World ability it's got, that's unburdened. So that means as soon as it eats a Pokemon berry, its speed gets raised, which is extremely good. Even though Blaziken's Dream World ability is so overhaxed because it's basically ninja. So every turn its speed gets raised, which they've really got to stop overhyping fire types because it's just getting old now. Seriously, Game Freak, leave fire types alone. They're good enough. Gimp them or something. Because I'm sick of it. Really, we've had 3 fighting fire types in 3 generations in a row. Blaziken was enough. That was a cool fighting fire type. It was the only cool one. The other ones, no, don't want them. We don't want a monkey. A pig was a cool concept, but it would have been better fire ground or something like that. Seriously, run, dribble. And they give them good abilities now to boot. I mean, seriously, why not give the grass type something cool like Thick Fat? You hear me, Game Freak? Thick Fat grass type. I want one now. So it's immune to ice and fire types. Even though I kind of take them down anyway. I just don't... I want a Thick Fat grass type. Give it to me. Now. Anywho. I wonder what the speed on Baltoy is. I mean, I've probably said it in the bios, but to me, I don't know because I add the bios later on. And it's basically just a spinning top. Well, it is a spinning top. I mean, Hitmontop and Baltoy would be a funny... I don't know, Beyblade battle between Baltoy and Hitmontop. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, I don't know. Since Hitmontop is kind of the fully evolved form, it might have a better chance. Even though Baltoy is a Psychic type, who knows? Who knows? Actually, Baltoy might be better off than Claydol, as in the 5th generation Evolite, whatever it's called, the item that powers up younger formed Pokemon, got their special defense and defense, so it could be actually doing better. I mean, Claydol is a tank, so who knows, may work. Yay, experience. Bouncing down on Baltoy. Go, Shroomish! I've done that move already, so I can evolve you. As I'm sure you've passed that point in the game where you can evolve. Or that level, rather. Do I have any ground, rock or steel Pokemon on me? I can't remember. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Most rock round the steel types are kind of a little bit gimped, really. Especially since this generation has so many water types. The most out of any generation or region. Well, it's got some all the water. I mean, yeah, all the water's great and all. I just don't like it because I forget to pack repels. But they've cut it a little bit too much in Diamond and Pearl and Black and White. Because they could have had a bit more sea routes in that game. Personally. Even though Undella Bay is really a really cool concept. I mean, it's, well, concept. What do you mean? It's an actual live thing, but I really liked Undella Bay, especially the sunken ruins underneath it. I really want to know what all that braille says, not braille, all that text says under there. It's really cool. And I'm glad they brought back Dive. This place is a real dive. Okay. Another trainer here, and around this area here is where the thingy would be. Thingy. What's the thingy called? Fossils, that's what they're called. And just another camp with a sand shroom. Oh, come on, really? Oh wait, no, never mind, my bad. I thought I was getting hurt by Sandstorm. Yawn! Before my turn, or whatever, I don't know. Oh no, you didn't. Actually, no, you didn't. You did poison me. Come on, come on. You make it look like I want to get beaten up by a sandstorm. In fact, I'm taking my LT May out first lot. She's holding an XP share anyway. And I only did 8 damage. Oh, what did you do there? Poison? No! No. You can't be doing this to me. I refuse to believe you just poisoned me. See, I will Giga Drain you and gain my health back. As I am not poisoned, I do not believe it. I do not believe. Therefore, what I cannot see cannot hurt me. Apart from invisible people and tornadoes. And maybe a lion in a dark room. But that's about it. Right, left. And here we have another camper. Who would want to be camping in a desert? I don't know, especially with this sandstorm going on. Who knows? Crazy. If it was a less sandy desert, then yeah. The sandstorm is raging in the Colosseum. Take down. Awesome. Lol. Come on, take down. What do you mean you did it? And that's going to be super effective. Luckily it takes 2 turns to... Actually, you know what? I believe you can take it. Do your stuff, Munch Club. And that probably saved my life. I actually used it. I don't think I've used Mind Defense before. Even though I am keeping it because it's a good move. Anything that raises your defense by 2 stages is helpful. And oh wait, yeah, I do have a rock ground steel type, or a rock steel type. It's Munch Club. How can I be so stupid to forget that? Damage reduction, yay! No, I did not mean to use that again. Button mash fail. Grr. Please don't use stick. I hate you. Can I raise it a third time? Fourth time? And it's defense mode going. Oh, fair enough. Actually, no, not fair enough. Actually, hang on a second. How does that make any sense? He's already a lump of steel. Hell is hardening himself as hard as steel. Make him... You know what, I don't know. Who knows? Bad translation, video game logic, Meryl. Get in there, you need some health. Might as well take a free Pokemon Center while you're at it. One thing I also know and like about Meryl, its tail is supposed to have oil in it, which keeps it afloat while it's swimming underwater. Cool, eh? Don't know what kind of oil, maybe natural oil, skin oil, pumped out of the ground oil, who knows. I mean, as I said before, it is a generally cute Pokemon, but I've already got a water type. And 6 Pokemon as well. I do not believe in poison. I told you this. So Shroomy, stop overreacting. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the episode off now and do the rest of the stuff later, as I need to have time for the bios. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. This has been Mega Nintendo Wolf. Bye bye.